another video on how to crack IIM MBA entrance interviews. So here we'll be discussing small important factors that will help you crack the entrance interviews. So go to them and I'm sure it'll be a value addition. So my name is Patrick, 6 times cut 100% error. Also been a panelist for interviews. So I understand the panelist perspective in terms of what they look out for. So courses, we do run courses on PI, WAT, GD for the management entrance, also only PI for management entrance and PI training for summer and final placements. How to crack? Now today's is be positive about your graduation. Technically you should be positive about everything when you're talking about the interview. But yes, graduation becomes extremely important. Okay, though we know that most of us, we do an MBA because we want to change the field. So you have been in maybe commerce line and you want to get into marketing, or you're an engineer, you want to get into finance. So there are a lot of people who want to change the field. But still your graduation degree is very important as far as the interview is concerned. I mean, you can't say that I want to change my field if I don't know anything about graduation. Wrong way to go about it. You need to know about a graduation. Therefore, if you look at a lot of questions asked on graduation. So the theory is that if you have not been a good student in the past in your graduation, you will not, unlikely be a good student during MBA. I mean, it's you were a student out there, you are a student out here. If in your graduation you have not been a good student, right, not paying attention, etc., there's a high chance when you come to college you will not be a good student. You can't say that I was not interested in the field. Same thing would happen here. You may not be interested in MBA once you start studying an MBA. Don't know. So therefore, when they take students, they give weightage for the graduation marks, the 10th marks, the 12th marks. Why do they give it? Because it shows whether you are good, you have been a good student. Because if you have been a good student, you will be a good student. Also, technically, therefore, they ask you a lot of questions on your graduation in the interview to check whether you have actually done your studies properly. I mean, in Ahmedabad and maybe IIT Bombay, the top colleges, you have a lot of questions on academics, and they give great importance for your past graduation. Even if you want to change the field, you could be an engineer wanting to do finance, but that doesn't stop you from understanding graduation this one. Therefore, they'll ask you fundamental questions to understand whether you really have done your graduation properly. It becomes important for them. So, and therefore, even if you have 2 or 3 years work experience, ensure that you brush up on your graduation before you go for an interview if you're going for a top B school. Very important as such. You need to know your learnings from a graduation. So how has your graduation goes, where you spend 3 or 4 years will help you in your career. Remember, you spend that much time. So it could be learning in terms of your subject matter, it could be learning outside the subject matter. But learning is very important. Your 3 years, 4 years cannot go waste. Okay. My recommendation is read a speech by Steve Jobs, Connect the Dots. He had given a good speech regarding how everything in the past connects, or his past connected. And he's saying that whatever you learn doesn't go waste. So read that article. I think that will be a good eye opener in terms of understanding the background. I mean, so ensure that you don't put down your graduation. A lot of students come in an interview and say, I mean, I want to change your field, or why low academics? I was not interested in engineering. I was not interested in this field. Wrong answers. I mean, understand that a person is passionate will be passionate in every field that he goes and will perform. And there you are expected to perform. You can't say lack of interest as a part of low academics. It's not a very great thing to answer. So ensure that you give a genuine reason why you didn't do well in your graduation. Okay, and then go about trying to brush up on your graduation subject matter so that you can answer something in the interview. I know graduation is really vast as far as preparation goes, but ensure that you pick up a 2 or 3, 2 subjects at least which are important and where you can understand your fundamental, your favorite, because sometimes they ask you what is your favorite subject and may ask you questions on that. So brush up on at least couple of subject matter. Also, your final year project becomes important because that's also where they can ask you questions on, right? Hope that helps. Thank you.